I don't have to go back and check the records, but if I'm not mistaken, he is the youngest angler to ever win back-to-back. The exception to that rule might be Kevin, but I'd have to go back and look. But I truly believe at the ripe old age of 30, he is the youngest. And I say his best fishing is far in front of him.
Unfortunately for Michael, he was one of 3 anglers to fall out of the top 10, though, yesterday. We had 3 anglers move into the top 10, and there they are right there, Alex Davis, John Canada, and Joey Cifuentes to forge their way in here. The guy we haven't seen so far on camera that I wonder about what his week is going to be like is Kyle Cortiana. Didn't see any video of him this morning, JT, but it's just got a feel of one of those magical weeks for him. He hasn't had any top 10s. His dad, Carl, has been able to come out and watch this. It's kind of got that special feel for him, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, look, you got a guy that's got a spot where he's going out catching 17, 18, 19 pounds in 30 minutes. And then he's going around, as he calls it, putzing around, just trying to waste the day. And he's calling up like 3 pounds and doing his putzing around thing. Like, I'm putting my money on him. I definitely am.
Kyle Cortiana, he's had a great week. Can he take it home and win a championship?
We ask in Jesus' name, amen.
Good morning. It's Monday. Not just any Monday for me, it's Championship Monday. We're down to 10 anglers here at Lake Champlain. The weights are zeroed. I went into it leading after day 2, tied for second yesterday, but it doesn't matter. We're all starting out in first or 10th. We got 0 pounds going out there today. Biggest bag wins. The wind's gonna dictate this one. We're sitting here at the boat ramp, and it's just dead quiet. It's beautiful. I had my talk with God. I'm ready to go. There's that sunrise starting again. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys can tune in. MajorLeagueFishing.com. You can watch live all day. We'll have a camera boat on us all day long, trying to catch the biggest bag of fish that we can. But whatever the Lord has in store for us, that's what we're going to do. And, you know, don't forget to go check out my Kyle Cortiana Fishing YouTube channel. If you don't know it's there, go look at it, all the fishing in the world. And then our Hitching and Fishing YouTube channel. My wife and I, you know, we're full-time hitching now. So all the stuff that we do in between and some campsite reviews, please go check that out. But anyway, let's go fishing.
There you go, Mark's walking through. We walk back through the other way and we'll be done.
It's right on. I got one. I think this one's the best. Got him that time.
It's better that than me not know they were there.
Yeah, that's true.
Had him for just a split second. And then lost him. The last one I had it, I was trying to let him eat it. And he dropped it. So that one, when he hit it and started going, I just hit him. And I lost him. Almost like they're timid about eating it, period. There's one. Nope. There he is. God, dog! Dude, that was a good one. And I don't know how. I don't know how you don't get those fish. It's a little bitty bait, dragging a Carolina rig. He had it for quite a bit. Let's go over there to the blow through, okay? We're gonna have to start making adjustments already. Get some different rods out. At least one rod. He was behind it the whole time, dude. He followed it all for like the whole length of the whole time. Oh. got it though. God, he's not even that big. Fought like a 5-pounder. He's like a. He's not big. For 60 feet. Well, there was a bigger one that followed me for a while, and then he come up to it. Too big and right on it. Got one of them. Those were both really big, and I was just talking about how you don't lose them on that hair jig. Then I get a little one. The two were so big that were on it. Golly, that hurts my feelings. Oh my God, he was with it. One of them was with us. Man, that's heartbreaking right there. Those were two of the biggest blobs down there, and they were both following it. One of them had it. He just must have barely got it. This is pitiful. Just going in there just for a few seconds. It is a keeper. Only got to be 12 inches, I think. But that ain't worth no TV time. Sure that. Got him. That's a big one. Are you serious? You're kidding me. Guys, I am losing big one. And I don't know how. That was a huge one, EK. Oh, here comes one. Big one too. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, God, Tom. This one's a shallower one, but it's got a big hole in the grass. There he is. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know, man. How big was that one, EK? 4? Little one. At least one under there. Oh, here he comes, too, big one.
On Kyle Cortiana now.
Got him, big.
This boat pattern has been really productive for him this week.
Like the Carolina rig bite that he's been catching 17, 18 pounds, I think let him down a little bit more, but he's been calling out the majority of those fish, fishing around these boats that are moored up and around the actual concrete where they're hooked up to.
Marty, what's going to be interesting too is that it's bright and sunny, or the forecast is bright and sunny today, where those last couple of days we saw him doing this. Had some really good catches, some really big ones, actually a couple of them, and it was overcast. So I would imagine the sun should make this even better.
There we go. Oh, I'm gonna quit talking about the shoulda, woulda, couldas, but guys, I've lost two that I thought were in between the 4 and 5 pound range, and I jumped one off that was in between 3.5 and 4, and this one's well over 4. And so we just got to keep it going, you know. That's a good one, dude. That's a 4.5, I think. But it's the right one. We finally got one, the right one. I don't know. I will kind of let one more. We have to fix that. Not sure what happened there. I'll fill it up. All right, EK. We got one of the right ones finally after losing them all. And if we are live, I do owe an apology to my wife and dad, because I have literally lost the big ones today. So I'm gonna keep my head down though and have faith, and I'm gonna keep grinding. It's rough rides out there. It is not easy. Dude. How about getting your sea legs? This is what I think of when they say getting your sea legs, but that ain't what they mean, I don't think. So I've sat out on a sea boat for a long time. And never got my sea legs about me. Would you believe this is going in our live well right now? It is, unfortunately, but it's a morale booster, so to speak, if you can call it that. I think that's 4 now, but we've got 1 that matters. So had 4 big bites, and we've got 1 of them to show for it. Look at them all with him. Oh man, look at them all with him. Like,
Found them then.
yeah, but this one's a turd, and every one of those other ones are like 3. Like, wow. So the wind got me on that one. Boy, I got a mess now. Holy crap. Are you serious? It did one of them things where it was such a backlash, it cut it in midair. It cut it in midair. I got a $26 jerkbait laying out here somewhere. You see that bite? That ripped a rod out of my hand, dude. Huh. Finally get a bite. Still got my tail on my bait, so I don't think it was a pickerel. Well, I should have jerked. One did one of them weird gummy bites right then. Probably just came behind it and mouthed it, and I should have jerked. I got him that time. Oh, he's not big. Well, I got one. We got 5 now, I guess you could say, huh? Oh, there is somebody. Yep. Eat it.
Again, how did he get off?
I don't know. I was looking at a big one out there.
Not what we were looking for today, but some top 10 and some momentum headed to Messina.
We're gonna go in here and go through the motions and go out and have dinner with my dad and wife and celebrate, because this is a victory. Even though we didn't pull it off today, it's still a great tournament.
Hey, that's a different version.
I know, that's so long.
That's the barbershop.
Yeah, it is.
Sounded like.
One. That guy.
Tough day.
Dude, I feel you. At Lake Champlain, who's next?
Good to see you, sir. Here we go, man. He was your day 2 leader. He still owns the heaviest bag of the event, over 22 pounds on day 2 from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. A guy that's got great social media, great on camera. I love this guy. I know his dad came in after day 2 to see the final round here. Let's hear it for Oklahoma's Kyle Cortiana. Kyle, you ready to do this, man?
I am, but you said I had the biggest bag of the tournament. Is there a surprise? Is there a prize if you get the smallest bag to go with it?
I'll ask Scott here in a minute. We start loading them up. We'll find something. Start loading.
Looky here. Looky here.
Red burner. They do live here. Oh, there you go. I like it. 313. See what you're doing here, Kyle. Are you setting us up for the big one at the end?
Man,
I told you this guy's great on camera, by the way.
this sport's humbling for sure. Hey, I tried to go catch green ones and I caught one.
You didn't catch one.
Good try.
It's got you up to 712.
This girl here.
That's a good one, number 5. So 712 was his score. You can do the math on this. Number 5, right there. His 5 weigh in. 12 pounds even. Good job, man.
Go, babe.
Good job. That was pushing down.
There's like a
Well,
stool back there if you needed to.
Yeah, you were halfway to 22 pounds. Hey, a great week, man. I know your dad coming in, flying in was special for you, too. He made a little television with him yesterday, too, man.
Yeah,
you did great on, you did great on camera, too.
Thank you.
Talk about your week.
Man, my week was fantastic. First and foremost, God bless me with this, and I'm happy with the day too. You know, like all things good come from this. My first top 10, I made the title championship. My dad got to be here. I got to lead an event for a while. Biggest fact, there's a lot of goods that come from all the down days you have. Think about the good because there's always good.
Sure.
And so yeah, my tournament was great. I caught 17 and 19 pounds every morning except for this morning, dragging a Carolina rig with a young Christy Craw on it, and it was fun because you can kind of horse them brown ones. They normally whoop you, but that Carolina rig, you can give them a little run. And then after that, I started running docks and mooring buoys and things like that. Throw a little hair jig and it was 5/8 around, and I could just curl up. And then if I saw some boulders, I could drop shot a little young sonar minnow down there, and I caught a couple big ones that way too.
Man, breaking it down for us. I love that, man. You got the 2 E's. Education and entertainment. You're good on social media, man. Plug your social media.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel called Cortiana Fishing. Everything on there on my practice days here, everything. I'll show you guys everything I'm doing. You go fish my spots, wherever you want to do, it's all there. And then my wife right there in that B&W trailer hits Jersey. Beautiful little thing. Her and I got
I heard you get choked up a little bit. Heard that boy? You heard it?
I'm a lucky man for sure. Yeah, we got another YouTube channel, Hitching and Fishing, where we go have fun in between our fishing tournaments. But we quit our jobs last year and we went all in on this, and we're living together in a fifth wheel, and we're going to do it till we can't. We always go back to work. So
I love that about you, man. Any final words for a great crowd? Anybody watching back in Oklahoma on the live show?
Sure, of course, same deal. Friends, family, sponsors. You know, I rattled them off yesterday, and I can't do it without them. So thank you so much. You guys know who you are, and I really appreciate it. This is a dream. I get to live it, and it's all because of you.
Love this guy, man. A big round of applause for his hard work this week. Kyle Cortiana out of Oklahoma.
All right, guys, so that was a doozy of a day for us, but we tried real hard. We lost 3 big ones. We caught 1 good one, and then we just tried. We gave it all we had, and we're not unhappy about our finish. We finished in 8th place. Cashed a good check, $16,000, so that'll help buy some fuel. And you know, we made the title championship. As a whole, at the end, we ranked 21st out of the entire field. So that is a great season. Anytime you can finish high with this group of guys, group of anglers, it's incredible. So hope you guys liked today's video. Click like, click subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.